Look at that. Hey, good morning, Michael. This is James, and I just want to let you know I am up at the gas well. So if you see stuff going on up here, then you don't have to be concerned. I thought perhaps there would be no sunrise this morning. I might be wrong. Wow. I came to this exact spot. Almost this exact spot. I think I may have been a little bit lower down the hill. 19 years ago, almost to the exact day. And how do I remember that? Because I had just bought my very first DSLR, and this is the very first place I ever went to photograph the glory of the morning. And now I'm back 19 years later, and the forecast last night was showing it's going to be very cloudy this morning. That was the special bird Donald was talking about. What's it? I don't even know. I forget what it's called. It flew right toward me. It was like 3 feet away, 4 feet away, something like that. That was so awesome. I wish you could have seen it. Who knows what you'll find out here in the morning. But, okay. I knew the clouds were moving in from the west normally, so I thought toward the east it could be clear. And there's a sliver of light out there on the horizon right there, see? And so I'm gonna set up and I'm just gonna photograph whatever happens. We still have about 15 minutes till sunrise, but the clouds are broken in some areas, and there's still orange on the horizon down there. I'm gonna need to get a longer lens because it's a whole lot more overgrown, grown up. All the trees are much taller than they were when I was here 19 years ago. Just a few more minutes to sunrise. You know, I'm realizing something. I need more than just a beautiful sunrise. In this photo, there's supposed to be a human element. And so after photographing the sunrise itself, I might try photographing some self-portraits with me hunched over the camera or standing next to the camera or something like that. Just a woodpecker. If I'm going to be photographing me with a camera, especially on a tripod, I'm going to need a second camera. I'm going to need a camera to photograph me and a camera for me to be holding. I'm going to need a second camera. And I'm going to need a second tripod too. You know, I might come back tomorrow morning. I wonder what the weather forecast will be like tomorrow morning. Well, I was about to leave, but that sun is unbelievably, it's coming up way over there. Let me show you through the back of my camera here. No human element in this photo, but it's just incredible. Look at that. The sun is actually peeking through. Despite the clouds, despite the rain, I can't believe I actually saw the sun this morning. So tomorrow I'm going to be a little more prepared. I should probably check out what the forecast is going to be like. Well, hey, it could possibly. It's going to be cloudy again tomorrow. That means you're going to have cloud cover probably heading out, so the clouds will be more to the east. But you never know. Let me check another app here. There we go. Saturday in the morning. See, this morning here, Friday morning, we've got high clouds and lower clouds that's blocking the sun. But tomorrow morning, they are still going to be kind of lowish clouds. It'll be a lot like this morning. Things might change, but they're kind of high. They're not super low. See these down here? On Sunday, they're going to be really low during the day, and that blocks all sunlight. But maybe tomorrow morning, the sun will kind of peek through right at sunrise. And there's one more app that I like to use, and that is My Sunset. And tomorrow morning, see, yep, it doesn't give a very good sunrise prediction for Friday, today. It doesn't give a very good sunrise prediction for tomorrow either. Well, I suppose you never really know, but we need a human element, that's for sure. Hey, Donald, you wouldn't believe it. I got up early this morning to shoot the assignment, and I saw a woodcock. It flew super close. If I had the presence of mind, I would have been able to get a video of it.
The second time around isn't as easy.
Yay! No rain today. Hey Mike, just wanted to let you know that I am up on the hill again this morning. No orange in the east this morning. You know what that means? If there's not going to be any golden hour light, I should try to take advantage of this blue hour silhouette against the blue sky. I'm gonna need my real tripod for the actual photo. So this will be the camera I actually photograph with. And this will be the camera that I set on the tripod. I think I'll be photographing this direction. No, the silhouette. I need to be silhouette against the sky. Like that. And then the camera, I'll put the camera over there. Gonna have to temporarily move this bench, I think, because it's in the way. So I'll position myself like this, probably silhouetted against the sky. The lower I am, the more sky will be behind me as the photographer. Yeah, get a nice silhouette. Oh, here we go. Whew. All right, ISO 100, always start with that. Let's do f5.6. I don't have to get the background in focus or blurry. I need to get lower. Well, how about I get closer? If I get closer, then there'll be more of me against the sky. And that tripod, there's a lot of trees interfering with, so it doesn't look like a tripod. So let's move the tripod closer, or over this direction a little bit. And I can also move my camera, can't I? Let's move my camera this way. Here we go. So now it's silhouetted against the sky. It'll look more like a the photographer on a tripod. Okay, and I've got 2 trees kind of framing on either side. And underexposing a little bit to really accentuate the clouds in the sky, and I'll be a real dark silhouette. Kind of like this, maybe? Okay, so we'll do 10-second timer, hunched over a little bit. Okay, and I'm looking where the camera's going, even though it's not the sunrise, because that would look strange. Oh, neat, nice. My backpack is connecting with a tree. I need to move forward just a hair. I'll recompose the shot just a little bit, because those trees, to help the trees frame better. Good, good, let's do this again. All right, so let's recompose this shot. The closer I get, the farther those trees will get from each other. It's getting closer, and the closer the trees will get to the edge of the frame, the larger the photographer will be. And then I'm gonna move the tripod a little closer. All right, 10-second timer. Good. Let's see what that looks like. Hey, nice. So it's a lot like yesterday morning, where the sun is just peeking up over the horizon and it's just a few minutes after sunrise. So I don't expect it to be any different than yesterday. I'm gonna keep perfecting my little pose over here. Probably darken up the photo a bit. The tripod seems a little tilted. Maybe put a telephoto lens on there. Well, I think you guys get the picture. A human element in the morning. There's not gonna be any golden hour this morning, but that would be, golden hour would be a fantastic time to be photographing also. Sunrise, golden hour, just something to showcase the beauty and the glory of, and the expectation maybe of being up in the morning, early in the morning. You never know what might happen. A woodcock flying by, there might be a gorgeous sunrise when you weren't expecting one. It's your turn to shoot this assignment. All the details are at a link in the description below. Photos that I took for this assignment, they are also at the same link. If you want to watch more videos like this, feel free to subscribe by clicking on my face. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned a lot. Keep learning with Lenspiration, and we'll see you next time.